Okay, so let's see where we were. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cities. We should have had like 11. We're still doing okay, I guess, even if it's not ideal. There's a cavalry, there's another cavalry armor somewhere around there. There's a catapult corps. That part's kind of funny. Realistically, we should probably get a field cannon up into this actual encampment, technically. Let's plan on doing that. Our 70 strength, we should be able to hold off just about anything trying to come through there. Field policy slots, we have both science things, we have the one production, and let's go for meritocracy, right? That'll give us more culture, which is something I guess we can use right now. So 76.8 goes to 97, and we're 270 science, I guess because they haven't updated that. That's much better. And we have a new trader here, which we're going to send to Kyoto. And let's see. Working on nationalism, then urbanization. Radio and core would be nice if we can get them. I'm not sure what they're going for, to go for democracy or communism. Probably class struggle. Fascism would be good if we're going to war, but we're not, thus we don't really need those, and the 5-year plan collectivization isn't bad. Okay, meanwhile we're exploring over here, right? Now we met Harold, who doesn't like us, because wants us to have a better navy. And how's Harold doing with stuff? He's a little bit behind you. We see we're massively outpacing Victoria at this point, but we still have a while to catch up. I killed a spy who was trying to do a steel tech boost. Right, because we need to actually get a spy over there. Can we ask her not to spy? No. So normally, in the normal game, this would be when I just went to war and destroyed her, but we're trying to be nice here. Let's see where we're blocked off, if anywhere here. Explore in the world. And we've built all of our science stuff there, yeah. Housing capacity could be improved. There's the cavalry army. Let's put our swordsman over there, since that seems... Well, you know what, we should probably put, just ranged units in general would be good. This at least shores up our city. I don't know, I guess we can put a catapult in each of those cities. We have a city done over here. This doesn't have much more housing capacity. I don't know if there's really a point in doing anything particular there, so let's just send it to our capital. Hi, Spain. And who are you at war with? You're at war with some unknown person. You have a lot of cities, though. Anything I would find interesting. Not under any circumstances. Not under any circumstances. Even for 3,000 gold, you're not going to want to do that. Okay, so we can't do anything there. That's a favorable deal to you. Right, I'm giving him 4 for 3. But whatever, let's see if that actually gave us a favorable trades, yes. Different governments, though, is -7. So, first impressions of us -3, established residency +5, favorable trades to them 4. So if we open borders, now we theoretically may be able to raise it a little bit. I don't even know what that really gains us, though, technically. Is the city actually losing?
Never criticize a rifleman until you've walked a mile in his shoes.
How about that? At least it's equal, I guess, right? Because we don't want to actually starve. We could use another builder here at some point. And Nagano or Gifu. Neither of those is great. We're looking at 22 turns there, or we're looking at 27 turns there, huh? And this is going in the water, right? That seems like an unnecessary risk to take. Meanwhile, in city states, do we have any Recruit a great rider, trade and bombard. Nothing here that's really so great. Soul only gives us 2 science if we send one there. So I think we go for Nagano. I guess we could also send it to a different city, but and all of our cities are like size 6 or higher. Don't actually really need horses, do I? Sure. See, because we're not declaring war and we're not fighting, we're missing out on a lot of opportunities here, technically. There's Valletta.
Je suis Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. Darwinist. She's not going to like us from that. We do have the same government. I guess that's a positive thing. So that should actually give us some positives with her, I guess. And Philip is unfriendly, but we should be in the pot. 7. No, we're only neutral with him. We're not going up. So I sent one catapult right there, I guess, right? And the other one we'll send over there. It's like, I don't know any of you guys. I'm just trying to be friends with someone. So when did we uncover coal? Oh, with industrialization. So we have no coal and we can't expand out to there unless our city eventually decides to. So we have no niter and we have no coal. That's cool. This game really, really, really over rewards conquering your entire continent. I mean, seriously. We have no coal and no niter. It's pretty bad. Recruit a great scientist, we can probably do that. And we're easily on our way to get Albert Einstein here. $11, so that's about 20 turns. So we might need to flat out buy the great scientist, the great merchant. At least we can upgrade this to artillery in one turn. The bright side. Yeah, can't build battleships either. Did you see that fan snap? Wow. That was a fan snap. No one can fan snap like Victoria fan snaps. Victoria fan snaps. Modern era, they're allied with Norwegia. Raised the limit of the cities -20. Yep. She wants to expand to a continent to occupy. Yeah, see, we raised one of their cities. She's never going to like us.
Best steel doesn't always shine the brightest.
Amazing. We discovered that can we actually build an oil well? No, we can only do that with combustion. We have what? 1, 2, 3 swordsmen. I think we're considering waiting. I don't think there's really a point in waiting anymore, though. We will want chemistry. Let's go for this. We want to get combustion for that. We'll get flight because we need aluminum. We'll get electricity. You need 7 pop to be able to build something else. Should take a while. But we can now upgrade these, can't we? Catapult goes to artillery. Here's a question. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. If we could get like 3 more swordsmen, that'd probably be good. Like, do we really need replaceable? We don't need replaceable parts for a while, do we? So let's go for chemistry and combustion. Radio, I guess. Okay, so we did those. I can make Big Ben, huh? So it'd have to be there. It's kind of awkward. Don't think I really want to give it that mine. And it would take 51 turns. It's not really that great. So let's go for the theater square, which we can finish very quickly. We placed an encampment someplace. Over there, right, okay. So let's get the theater square first, because that'll give us more bonuses for those two. Commercial hub here.
Spotkanie przez Boga błogosławione, pewnam tego. Jadwiga, król Polski.
Monarchy, so that's something, I guess. Okay, so if we do that, that'll help a little bit. Okay, so she doesn't like people who explore too much. Oh, it looks like she's in trouble over there. How many cities does she have? Ooh, okay, I think she's about to get wiped out. Goodbye, Jadwiga, however it's pronounced.
Our military has
No innovation in the past 200 years has done more to save.
It is nationalism which engenders nations, and not the other way around.
It's probably worth giving up 1 production on all cities to pump out like 2 or 3 builders. We have 11 turns until we need to worry about, so we have 11 turns to get out some stuff. Okay. How many turns will the builder take here? 4 turns? That's good. How many turns here? 8 turns, that's fine. Okay. And if we get out like 3 builders, that's plenty.
Caire, Alexandros ho Makedonini, Basileos και Παραώ, Χοαεσέτος στρατηγός της Ελλάδος, Αρούα και Κουασπερίου.
Like civilizations as war, so he's going to dislike us because we're not at war. We have different governments, so that's going to piss them off. If you have open borders. So we get a total of 8, and we're at -9, so we're going to deteriorate with him. Okay, so who's supposed to be number 1 on science? Macedon's leading. You have 108 science per turn, okay.
Sjóðinn varnarlaus, vinnur minn. Árás væri auðveldaverk.
Great person. Boom. 20 versus 12. We're going to need to do some, we want Rockefeller, which I'd like. $290 is going to go way up. That'll do it. So we have about 10 turns there, don't we? And 10 turns will be at like 590, so we need a little bit more. Can finish that in 9. That'll take too long. So we'll do those two, and we can afford to buy Rockefeller as we get closer. We can nearly afford them now, so we just need to make sure we keep checking on that. Alexandria by the Latmus. So like all the civs are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 civs on the next continent maybe? I kind of expected that was inevitable over there.
Chemists do not usually stutter. It would be very awkward if they did, seeing that they have times to get out such words as methyl, ethyl, amyl, or phenolium. So we're up to 10 pop here, right? So we can't actually start anything, that's fine. 10 pop here, I don't think we can start a new thing, but correct. Here, though, so this gives us 1 more production, this will help us hit an extra city, though, that's the thing. Not quite hitting that, though, but we can't hit... Basically, we can't hit both, so we're going to hit Osaka and give up 1 production on Kyoto, in effect. A fair trade, that seems. Lots to lock that into place. We're going to build Big Ben on that. If I build the Great Zimbabwe first, then I could build Big Ben. That'd be kind of funny. So right now we're at 210 gold per turn.
King Solomon gave the Queen of Sheba all she desired and asked for, besides what he had given her out of his royal bounty. So she turned and went to her own country, she and her servants.
$317, so that's another, 100 gold per turn. I'll take that. Then let's get up the industrial zone. That's a lot of barbarians. We have conquistador corps over there. Okay. And if there's something that we get, we get mobilization by having 3 corps. So, you know what, let's just go ahead and do this to some degree already, right? There we go. We should make like one more swordsman here when we can. In the meantime, we're still at 12 per turn here. Part of the good news, right, is that we have enough money that we could buy a few military units if we needed to. Well, I'm down to just a major victory now because of that. Isn't that awkward? But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there might be one person I haven't met, but beyond this, this looks like just about everyone. I can only heal in my friendly territory. So let's shoot for over here. I still have the builder policy thing, right? Yeah, so let's make a builder. Send envoy. Can't really get Surzan with anything else, but Seoul would help, right? 358. And then we should probably go for Lisbon. So 358 is now 377. Is England sending trade routes to me? That's funny. Yeah, that permanent -20 for raising the city they put up there is kind of pissing me off.
The cars haven't advanced that much since we were kids. When you boil it down, it's still a gas combustion engine.
$14 gold to trade route. That'll do it. $26 if we go to Lisbon. Wow. So we're a little less than 100 away.
If you can walk away from a landing, it's a good landing. If you use the airplane the next day, it's an outstanding landing.
Observation balloon. So he has 5 turns, and in 5 turns we'll be just short. But I guess we'll see what happens in 3 turns. In order to build Rare Valley, we need an electronics factory, so let's get a workshop up. Here we finished a worker. We might not need it, but let's just get one more worker out. If we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 with 20 charges is probably enough, isn't it? Let's get the theater square out. We could use the culture and the other stuff. Okay, so what are you going to do? Let's improve the oil first of all. You heal. Jadwiga kept Krakow at least. Okay. So what exactly is a research agreement in here? I've never bothered with it before because it didn't seem so great. So the player earns the tech or boost by other means the agreement, and the other player gets the boost immediately. So plastic would take like 9 turns. Like, our science is so high here. I guess we're going to need plastics eventually, so we could go for plastics and combine arms and then work on the upper half of the tree. That's an interesting idea. Well, there's the 8th person. Whoever he is, we just saw it from, Gideon Vision with France. So that's positive. And Alexander doesn't really like us, right? Oh, he's denounced everyone. Nice. Yay, Jadwiga likes us. Let's see how Jadwiga's doing. She smiles radiantly. Okay, so... Oh, those are barbarians? That's funny. Yeah, she's not doing so great there. So Jadwiga, yeah, 21 science a turn, 25 text researched. That's a bit problematic. Poor Jadwiga. I don't know, maybe I can go settle crap cities and give them to her. I don't know. I might do that if I'm bored enough. Anyway, so if we do a research agreement for, say, plastics. Okay, well, if we can do that for 100 gold, maybe even less. Let's see. Oh, but we can't have more than one research agreement. That's a pity. She can't even make research agreements. And everyone else dislikes us. But look, we have 2 alliances. Yay, we're so friendly and shit. get an entertainment complex. I mean, that's still at 2 amenities, though. That's at +2. That's at +2. That's not certainly no urgent issue. Let's go to research lab up. Great merchant, 12. I think we're 2 more turns, right? Okay. I'm a disgrace. It hurts. That cuts deep.
Science owes more to this.
Oh, did they buy him out or something? I guess they bought it out. God damn it. I should have just bought him. I should have just bought him. I had the money. I have all the freaking money. Like, it's not... Oh well, I guess we have 1 source of oil, not the end of the world, or else I would have prioritized it. Electronics factory is going to take 5 turns. So, that was actually completely pointless due to the research agreement, wasn't it? Oh well, see, research agreements seem kind of pointless, like I said. And now these commercial hub agreements are kind of also useless. I guess I get more amenities, which isn't a problem in any of my cities. So, whatever. It's like, it's also kind of difficult to grow a city to 15 population without the neighborhoods. That's the problem with urbanization, frankly. I've not grown my empire, Alexander. I'm not. This is SimCity, like I was told to do. I didn't see that a button to say that in response to him, though.
Your Excellency. Neighborhoods with...
It's the Industrial Revolution and the growth of urban concentrations that led to a sense of anonymity.
Choose civic. We should need to research radio soon. That we're about to finish that. Okay, that works. So mobilization. Yeah, let's do that. See, the 3 factories, right, make much less of a difference now. With the industrial zones nerfs. That's kind of the frustration. So where could I make a neighborhood and what would I get? Could get +5 for going up there. Probably should do that. I don't think it's worth taking the time to harvest the rice even. But I thought I started builders in these cities, did I not do that? Let's actually harvest the rice. So why is... I guess it just has more mountains. It doesn't have the mine. That would be it. Okay. And up here. We have all of this, working just those. Should get that. The neighborhood. Why not? Let's put it over there. Finish whatever we were doing first, though. Builder. These guys, neighborhood. Not aqueduct, neighborhood. We'll finish. Yeah, like we'll actually get 10 science per turn and great scientist points from research lab. We should probably finish that first. $45 turns there. And where can we build a neighborhood for you? I guess just on the wheat. I guess we'll harvest that again. You need neighborhoods. You know, we have the money. Shit tons of money. Just buying all this out. So this has... I guess it's because of the forests that gives it that appeal. But if I remove... If I wind up removing the... yeah, that actually will work. Just remove the rainforest and that'll help. Or I can just remove the rainforest and then have like 2 lumber mills there. I'll try going with that. I'll try waiting. We have another 15 turns anyway to chop stuff. But Kyoto, though... Where do we want our neighborhoods to go? Like right here is one. That's definitely one, and then we'll probably put a second one too, but we'll start with this, I guess. And in 7 turns we'll have a few builders out, and that'll be enough, and we can go back to our production. We dealt with traders and deserters were alike that were more honorable.
It isn't simply seek
A world without radio?
Well, we got aluminum at least, I think. Guess it's directly underneath our city. What do we need to actually harvest? Aluminum. Kinda confused. Is it just this? I think so, right? So, like, shouldn't I get... Oh, that's 0 envoys, I guess. And that's 1 aluminum. Okay, never mind, I do have that. So what do I want here? Well, we want electricity for the power plant. And we're going to want to be able to start on rocketry. See, this actually growing won't really help much, that's kind of the problem. I'm gonna probably build a farm there, but beyond that, there's not really a ton else to improve over here, right? If we were going to make a neighborhood for you... Means I maybe should have made the neighborhood there. Oh well. We want to finish the commercial hub first, and we have neighborhoods set up for most other things. But again, it's like, these cities growing doesn't really give them new tiles to work, so what's really the point? It's kind of the problem we're facing here. We're also going to want to try to get out some swordsmen, I think, right? Is what we were trying to do. Because we have one swordsman core, it'd be nice to be able to get more than that. Builder. So the question is there a point to exploring anything else here? The answer kind of seems to be no. I can upgrade her to an ironclad at least. So England still only has 4 cities. Like, England didn't settle anything over here or over there. Like, there's Yosemite, and I guess they settled at Preston, right? So if there's a sea attack, it's probably going to come from this direction. It's a great scientist we're making good progress on. Going to want a great scientist, like just basically multiple great scientists in a row later on.
For electricity, we'd all be watching television.
What's the default bonus of democracy again? Patronage of people costs 50% less gold. That's actually tempting. See, like, the 5-year plan is better, but you probably don't technically need it. Getting the right people is going to be more important. I don't know, I've never even gone suffrage before, so we'll try it. We'll try going democracy. It's the only one I haven't gone, technically. Builder completed. How long would it take you to make a swordsman? Can't even make it there. Okay, well that settles that. We're going to need more great scientist slots. We should go and prove that up there. I mean, I guess we can just make kind of crappy farms, because ideally we want like farms and triangles, right? We just don't have that here, because the city doesn't really need it. It's gonna take forever to grow anything. Like, this is like as high as we care about the city getting. It'd be better if we had some more, you know, mines and stuff up there. Could make a power plant, but we're gonna try to make River Valley first. Looks like we need more trade routes. I'm glad you built Petra there for on the one desert tile, I guess. Right. Not trying to be a jerk here, just saying I'm really not that impressed. Just throwing that out there. Where's Tromso? Oh, way over there? I mean, 3 food is probably worth it, but... Plus 10 population allows me to actually make something else should I wish to. Question is, what do I even make? I just don't have the stuff for it, the tokens or whatever for it. Do I not have... I really need to, I should get the harbor. There we go. So now I'm actually going to be starving, it looks like. $18 turns into a loss. Unless I start working like something like that tile, but that's the tile where I wanted. So we're at 15 there and 27 here, so we're really okay here, aren't we? If I was going to make a neighborhood, I think I should give up that one. So you know what? That's what we're gonna do. After the research that, but that means you are allowed to work this now. And that gives you exactly enough to not lose. So all of these cities should be getting a +5 bonus. Yeah, 4 from Electronics Factory. That has a +4 from Electronics Factory. Harbor would go here. But before we get the harbor, we should really finish that. Okay. We should really having our builders come over here to help with these projects. Orders. Now an ironclad. Atomic era.
We now have the ability. Our military is now trained in the way of combining.
Rocket science has been mythologized all out of proportion to its true difficulty. In order to rally people, governments need enemies. If they do not have a real enemy, they will invent one in order to mobilize us.
Train a bomber and trigger Eureka for combined arms. Build an airstrip, so that's not happening. I actually have to choose my research. I could probably do that. Let me get. So we're literally bypassing replaceable parts. That's kind of funny if we do this. Okay. For policy slot, something got... Aha, there we go. Chivalry is kind of irrelevant at this point, so let's go with logistics. Probably should have gotten that before. That actually gives 2 production, so London gives more as well. Can't actually really grow. You know what, we'll try it. Our ironclad here. Victoria's always going to hate us, but... Declared friendship allied as an enemy. Yeah. The fact that we raised her city back on like turn, what, 30 or 40 or whatever, means she will never forgive us ever. Even though it was her own goddamn fault and I should have just wiped her off the face of this planet at this point. We might actually get Oxford. Because no one else bothered building it.
宽寡人，疆域之广，文武之盛，而贵国
I don't know whether he's yelling at me or complimenting me here. I think he's yelling at me. Keen is upset you have more wonders than him. Completed this quest for Valletta somehow. I don't really know what it was, but I'm just going to say, okay, I guess I did. And I guess we got a research lab. Seems a bit pointless, but... So I can't actually work this right, but supposedly it's probably part of Kyoto. So let's see. Yep. Okay. He seems so happy when he said, he's like, I can't believe your people are happy with you. Life is rough. you're actually in the negatives? You are. How are you in the negatives? Here, work that. Claim great person. I guess we'll take it. I don't think we care about the great trade routes at this point, really. I'm half tempted to actually not pick up Schrödinger just to see what the next great scientist is, but I guess I'll probably get it. Get over there. I'm sorry, I'm not going to war.
Sure, jets are fast and economical.
So where can I put a spaceport here? Somewhere I can put a spaceport. I think I'm going to want to put it over there. I mean, if I try to build a neighborhood, that's going to do that. That's charming 2, that's average 1. Where should I put the spaceport? I should, check the bonuses and some other stuff. I'm not sure neighborhoods next to each other really give a bonus, but that over there isn't doing anything either. Let's see if it says anything over here. So it just goes from 4 to 6 housing. The problem is if we put the spaceport there, it'll give a negative impact onto there, so I think we actually want to put the spaceport up near our science place. Alright, River Valley, let's finish this. Send envoy, though. Got 2 envoys. Zanzibar. It's heavy chariot core. Very scary. Swordsman Army, which will upgrade, I guess, straight to mechanized infantry at this rate. What's the difference between a swordsman and a mechanized infantry, production-wise? 8 times as much. Okay, so we actually have to finish all this other satellite stuff. We're going to need nuclear fusion, right? So we're going to need that, so let's just go up to here. Power plants we're not going to get 2 of. Not going to get 2 aerodynes either, so that we will need it. So 1, 2, We don't need telecommunications or computers, though. Trying to put off replaceable parts as long as possible at this point. So we can get up to nanotechnology, that'll work.
Clever men at Oxford know all there is to be known, but they none of them know one half as much as intelligent Mr. Toad.
Yeah.
Is human. Nothing on this earth lasts forever.
I guess, is that what it does to free technologies? Might be. Like, honestly, I just don't even remember. So you have 53, you have 89, but we're not even going to really need much production later on. What we will need is a neighborhood, though, right? That gives us +5. Before that, do we want to do anything else? So entertainment complex, really not an issue here. Theater Square, I suppose, could be. That would make sense. Put Theater Square there next turn, I guess. Okay, let's get a neighborhood going, though. Try it against my ironclad, sir. Try it. Don't really need those. You denounced me, so screw you.
The effect of the mass media is not to elicit belief, but to maintain the apparatus of addiction.
No, not worthy of friendship. Okay. So now I have -17, 11. So I guess technically we're positive, but barely. So we hit that. Let's make a theater square there. Let's get the neighborhood up first, though. Don't think he'll shave off 2 turns, but he'll probably shave off 1 turn for Ruhr Valley. Realistically, we should have sent both and excavated all that first, but you know, oh well. And technically what we should really do here is get out some of those swordsmen. Down to 1 turn. I swear if somebody gets Ruhr Valley here, like this is super late on it, we weren't going forward fast or anything. Alexander finished Big Ben. This is the good thing we didn't go for it.
The industrial heart of Germany practically stopped beating Hardly anyone worked, hardly anything ran. The population of the Ruhr area had to be supported by the rest of the country.
Yay. You know, this sounds like something potentially quite hilarious. So we have a while before we have to research this. So let's get a power plant up, then a military academy. I mean, technically speaking, I guess we could build a military academy first, couldn't we? Let's do that, I guess. We have one build left, so we could harvest that, or we could harvest... Let's go harvest that. We ever change? No, we didn't change back, so 4 turns. Where can we build a worker in less than 4 turns? We can do so here. That'll give us bonuses there. We can probably build a work on like 1 turn here, yeah, so let's just do that. Never realized we didn't change that off, and hey, check it out, we got something new there. And who did that get applied to? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. 421 science.
There's so much plastic in this culture that vinyl leopard skin is becoming an endangered synthetic.
So they're at 813, so they're like 10 turns away. Okay, let's grab him. Who's up next? Mary Leakey. We don't care about Mary Leakey. We want the ones that give 100% production on space projects, and then 100%, and then like 3,000 raw amounts. We'll skip over Mary Leakey if we have the choice. Oh, we have aluminum there, huh? Combined arms, robotics, satellites. Send people over there. And then neighborhood. We can set up something new entirely, can't we? +5 production there, but I'd give up the mine. +4 there. And we can build another mine there, right? So that'll be +5 total. So we're going to do that, but let's get the neighborhood up first, and let's actually redirect if we want to harvest that. And I remember the days of glorious empires where we controlled most of the world and we were getting like 100, great scientist points per turn. Those were good days. Fan snap. So in 5 turns is on deity where we won a science victory. Just because we, conquered most of the world. Once we got that done, let's get the military academy done. Discovered a new source of uranium. So you're gonna go over there next. And there's another thing of rainforest we can harvest over there. He built a library in Alexandretta.
Slowly, ideas lead to ideology, lead to policies, that lead to actions.
We unlocked a new thing we can use in Kyoto, but we just don't really have room. I mean, Kyoto, in all fairness, is losing what? I guess only 4 tiles due to mountains. We just... between the wonders and the zones, right? I don't want to give up other stuff. No, Macedon, don't be such jerks. Devout, huh? Oh, I guess this city can actually work that aluminum, can't they? How about that? I have 3 aluminum now. Fascinating. Every little bit helps, and we should have unlocked this again. 160 gold will do it. Small bits help, especially for places which only have like 15 production base, Alright, so we finished that. Guess we could build an amphitheater first, technically. Let's do it just for the culture, I guess. So we need to remove the improvement. Not a bad tile. Yeah, like, who's ever going to build 4 sewers? Come on. I'm sorry. Pilgrims are flocking to the holy relic, St. Albert's skull. How pleasant. Sure. How's everyone else doing on science? 445. No one else is above 138.
It is obvious that while science is struggling...
What do I got? Train a jet bomber, not doing that. Trigger an inspiration for social media. I don't know what that requires. Oh well, Mastodon has tanks and artillery. I think Jadwiga's in trouble here. I don't think there's really anything I can do to help Jadwiga either. It takes Kakayo to finish that. And what do we want to do? Right, swordsman. Swordsman armies, in fact. Like a swordsman corps. No, screw you. You're attacking my friend Jadwiga. There's one swordsman army. France is looking to found a city with a newly trained settler. So things like England's Redcoat Army and Cavalry would actually be difficult to deal with, especially with Defender of the Faith, right? Like, even for Emperor. Okay, so that's... what? One... how many swordsman armies do we have? One, two, three, four swordsman armies. That's probably enough to get this neighborhood up. Actually, we don't really need to work more tiles. I guess some wouldn't hurt. Right, let's finish the neighborhood. Do need to get the spaceport up. About to finish nanotechnology. those are the ones we need. Okay. Scientist, Mary Leakey, Spain is 10 turns away. Macedon's getting like 34 science points per turn. We're getting 41. We actually need to get more traders up, don't we? Macedon conquered. Yeah, we saw that coming. Jadwiga, no. If you weren't, let's see. If I had a strong military and was conquering, I could go protect you, but I was told not to declare war. Ooh, I can declare liberation war on Alexander. It's actually kind of interesting now. You know what? Let's do that. All we have to do is get our units over near Krakow, right? We'll get a mechanized infantry army here, right? That'll give us 102 strength. That'll actually work decently. Make this not a core. So we send the artillery and 4 swordsmen. That should be fine. And then we keep our field cannon. Another field cannon. Our cavalry corps, which we can upgrade to helicopters. Just to make sure he's aware, they're aware of where the wind is blowing here. Don't try anything stupid. And we have a destroyer. Question is, can I get over there fast enough? Because I need to get... I don't know if I can. It's like I have nothing better to do with the units, and Jadwiga's cute, so, that's enough reason, right?
We have furthered our...
Many of us take better care of our...
What I really want is I want to get satellites done first, yeah. Just like do that. I guess. I can send envoys so I can get Lisbon back. That's better. And then I'll leave my other one to see where I need it next. So this will allow me to upgrade a little bit, but I need to upgrade more than just this. Can those not swap spots? So look at that, that's weird. Why was that having such a problem? Jadwiga, I'm coming!
Right now, there are 31 satellites.
It's gonna take us like 5 turns to get over there, it's saying. There's some housing, then we need more housing. Actually, you probably didn't need that actually, oh well. We got helicopters, about to get machine guns. We should be able to defend our area here, and we can crank out more units if needed from Kyoto. This 136 production, you know?
Untutored courage is useless.
So I wonder what kind of military power we're rated at now after all of that. Not as much as I was kind of hoping for, I'll admit. We need more traders. Okay, so... why can't I make an alliance with you? What's wrong? Disappointed we don't earn much faith. I got a lot of things there here. There, just take a gift. I'll rescue whether you like it or not, Jadwiga. There we go. You monsters. You monster, Alexander. Be too sudden a change, huh? Here, I'll give you a gift. Oh no. See, I guess that's enough. The space. Oh wow, 14 turns on the spaceport. Yuck. This is going to take a while. This is going to be our biggest bottleneck here. I should have had this, I guess, going a lot sooner. I didn't realize it was going to take this freaking long. We need to pump any kind of production bonus into it that we can. So, like, I don't think the suffrage part really makes much of a difference. That's part of the problem here, right? It's like... the district projects ain't the problem, getting the actual stuff out is the problem. That's where the 10% raw production bonus and 5-year plan is good. Good, Alex. I'm kind of happy that you're denouncing me. So.
Leave the atom alone. Why is a woman to be treated differently? Women's suffrage will succeed, despite this miserable guerrilla opposition.
Oh, that can go up to there. So that's an ally city. Problem is, can't really reach France. I guess we can go with this. Whatever. New Deal wouldn't be bad, I guess. Economic Union. Triangular trade would only give me like 28 gold right now. That's not actually so amazing. I think I'd rather free market than economic union. And then probably, logistics isn't as big of a deal now, is it? Now there's professional army. So maybe this. Let's try this, I guess. I have a new great scientist. That doesn't really help us. So in 10 turns they'll be at 9, so it'll take like 10 turns for them to be able to afford. Janiqua, Amanal, we can afford to buy like multiple great scientists now if we needed to. Choose civic. Okay, what do we do here? What do we actually care about? That's the problem. Probably Cold War so we can get the containment. We don't really need the amenities. This is probably something we want. So it'll take 19 turns, so that'll basically, because we'll get 9 then plus 9, so that'll work, I guess. Globalization probably wouldn't be terrible then, at that point. Let's try going into that and we'll redirect a bunch of trade routes to be international trade routes then. Let's try the new harbor. We kind of don't need a research lab, that's the thing here, right? I mean, I guess we have 1, 2, 3, but you can see we're doing these techs in like 2 turns. We're going to finish the tech tree really, really quickly here. It's going to be expected given we have over 500 science, but still. Drafting an alliance. Joint War Alexander. I like the Joint War Alexander thing. I guess I technically don't need the... Okay, you can't accept that deal. Okay, sure. I literally just declared war. And apparently we're going to war. So I want to come over here, I guess. Lots shouldn't be able to fire back at me, so let's come up here, I guess. How much warmongering did I just get from that? 20. Just that everything else is terrible. Yeah, 20. Ooh, look at me, the evil warmonger. And I probably want to wait on this until we actually get containment, right? So... You denounced me. I'm not interested in new business with you, Spain. That's kind of strange, but okay. So I have my 109, and you have your 62. Musketmen, even the 75, no problem. Even tank I can take out. Should be pretty easy. No, I'm not giving you my aluminum. Damn, did you see that? 2 damage. I'm just reeling from that. The real question
When God said,
is...
"Let there be light," he surely must have meant perfectly coherent light.
Question here is, how much militaries does France even have? Not much, but you wanted a joint war? I guess we'll go give you a joint war. Gotta admit, I'm feeling a little misled. And we're just letting you chill there. .34 defense damage. And the tank, in a crazy display, managed to defeat the musketmen or whatever. .42 damage. I mean, this is going to be pretty minor, so let's go for it. Speed this up. Probably one more turn we capture it. There's 6 amenities, holy moly. Should have waited and made a harbor. Actually, let's make more traders here. You are just going to chill. Do we get a bonus for being at war if you fought a joint war together +5? Yep. I'm still at -1 first impressions. That's kind of hilarious. Damn, my mechanized infantry took 1 damage there. Did you see that? 1 damage.
When we look up at night and view the stars, everything we see is shining because of distant nuclear fusion.
Scientist. Did somebody else take a different one? Like, I think we're just gonna be passing on her, you know? So I don't want to... I don't care about the science. We'll save up for who's ever next. Because that's what's going to matter. Let's make a broadcast center, why not? Industrial zone, why not? Time for liberation. I'll let you heal. Time to liberate the rest of these stuff. How much warmonger penalty do I still have? I still have 17 warmongering penalty, huh? It's kind of funny.
Widzę, iż mądrość boską znalazłeś, dzielisz się nią ze światem.
I don't think I'm getting any faith. I guess I'm getting 4 faith per turn. Okay. Oh hey, their tank's coming for me. Wonder who's gonna win in this trade-off. Can't, not them. You just chill. Great people-wise.
Robotics has been around forever, and it's been the next best thing forever, and it's so exciting and compelling.
Great person we don't actually want. Oh, that gave some. I guess passing gives like 20%. Is that what happens? Like I lose 20%, but then the overall cost of them goes down 20%. Because this is the great scientist we want. Yeah. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna do it. You see, this is funny. If we look at like Alexander's empire, right? We see they're all like 13 or less, right? Then we look at London, 18, 23 on Preslav. Because they did nothing but just make farms. Fucking 1 damage, ouch. Why does Norwegian like us so much? Fun-loving. That's probably why. Respect strong navies. I guess our 1 ship is now enough for that. Liberate a city +5. Okay. Oh, I guess we're not that friendly, huh? And instead of 1 goal, we're going to be doing containment. And with that, we can do something like this, right? Which effectively counts as 3, so that 138 goes to 144. Not that much, but still better than nothing. And I'm not going to be able to actually fire here, am I? So let's just move all the way up, I guess. No longer serves enough soul. How much damage does my artillery take? 2 damage. Protection. And I'm gonna need to go.